thinking about connective marketing, partnering with outside organizations reinforce your company's brand when you start thinking about what connective marketing really is. And connective marketing fundamentally comes down to collaboration. Finding another entity to partner with, to connect with. And when you think about collaboration, most importantly, it's a choice. It's not something that you're coercing someone to do. You're not asking someone to be fake. You're not trying to get something over on another entity. What you're trying to do is create mutual benefit. And the beauty of mutual benefit is once you have that choice and you make that choice and you find someone you want to connect with, both parties have a chance to leverage each other's credibility. They have an opportunity to grow their impact on the market. And when you have two individual entities who are trying to partner and they decide they want to come together, they want to get a mutual beneficial message out, well, necessarily they have to have a common story. So a couple of ways you can actually start to collaborate. First way is with customers. When you have a great customer, there's a continuity of culture involved. A customer that you're working well with, the customer and the vendor, they get each other. So when you end up in that kind of environment, it's just natural to be able to take it out to the public and leverage that relationship and have a good story to tell to the marketplace that we're partners, not just someone buying or not just someone selling. And that is very powerful in communicating the overall ability to create value for people who are associated with both brands in that case. But when that happens, the messaging has to be consistent. And that's important both from a verbal standpoint as well as an image standpoint. When you include social media to that kind of messaging, both parties have to be very consistent with how they're going to communicate, but then they can leverage each other's reach and actually expand into different markets and different audiences to give a more powerful message for both brands. Now, once you achieve that, they're connected culturally, you're able to see it, and it's not just an economic arrangement, it's a better business arrangement. The next way you can collaborate is through charity. Now understand, when we say charity, we're looking at nonprofit organizations which by nature are businesses. And when you're able to jointly communicate through outside charitable organizations, you're creating a sense of social consciousness. You're also demonstrating compassion. So when you think about how you're going to partner in the marketplace with those kind of organizations, now all of a sudden you're telling a story that really talks to people working with other people to serve the marketplace better. And that actually manifests itself in some interesting ways. I sit on a board of directors for a local organization that has significant impact. And recently we had a grand opening where we had politicians and industry leaders who were there. And one of my fellow board members brought members of his staff to that event so that they'd be able to interact on a more social level, again, with some business leaders in a niche that they serve. Now that was a powerful way of connecting both the humanity, but also getting them to understand that these are individuals that they interact with from a distance, but now as staffers, they see them as individuals and they have a better appreciation for the leadership role that they have. Now that's a great message to be able to put into the marketplace. People working with people for a greater good. So when you start thinking about branding and the importance of branding and the consistency of a story that you want out, and understanding that branding isn't just what you say, but it's truly what you deliver to the marketplace, connective marketing then comes and involves all of that so that you're consistent with the people you partner with. Not just the organizations, but the people you partner with. So when you're cultivating your brand, realize that having the right partner creates more voices. By creating more voices, you have greater reach. By having greater reach, you have a more powerful brand, a more powerful presence in the marketplace. And fundamentally, through connective marketing, what you find is that combined credibility means more for your organization to create more value for itself, its stakeholders, and your partners.